If you've been flying drones for a while, you know how quickly DJI pushes the boundaries of what's possible in a small, lightweight package. Just 2 years ago, the Mini 4 Pro felt like the perfect balance between portability and pro-level features. But now we've got the brand new DJI Mini 5 Pro, officially launched on September 17, 2025. And the big question is, should Mini 4 Pro owners upgrade, or is it still good enough in 2025? Let's break it down in detail. Both drones live under the magical 249-gram mark, which keeps them in the C0 class in Europe, and registration-free in many countries. That alone makes them attractive for casual flyers and professionals who want something they can carry anywhere without worrying about permits. The Mini 4 Pro came with a familiar DJI design: compact, foldable, and sturdy. It looked sleek, but it didn't really reinvent the wheel compared to the Mini 3 Pro. The Mini 5 Pro, on the other hand, doesn't change much in physical form factor. It still folds up neatly, still feels feather-light, and still has that premium DJI finish. But under the hood, DJI has re-engineered a lot. The biggest difference, it now integrates front-facing LiDAR sensors, along with omnidirectional obstacle sensing. This makes it one of the smallest drones to carry that kind of advanced tech, and it shows DJI's direction, cramming pro-level safety into a sub-250-gram package. So visually, the upgrade isn't dramatic, but the tech packed inside the 5 Pro makes it a leap in capability. This is where most people will decide if the upgrade is worth it. The Mini 4 Pro already impressed with a 1 by 1.3-inch CMOS sensor, capturing 48-megapixel stills and recording 4K at 60 FPS HDR, or even 4K at 100 FPS for slow motion. For its size, the camera delivered punchy results, and with D-Log-M, you had room to color grade professionally. But the Mini 5 Pro takes a massive step forward. It now comes with a 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor with an f-stop 1.8 aperture. That means more detail, better dynamic range, and way stronger low-light performance. On video, it supports 4K at 60 FPS HDR, 4K at 120 FPS slow motion, and records in 10-bit H.265 with options like D-Log-M and HLG. DJI also claims you get around 14 stops of dynamic range, which is close to what we see on their bigger Air and Mavic drones. Another clever trick is the medium telephoto crop mode at 48mm, giving you tighter framing without needing extra lenses. If you're shooting cinematic landscapes or tracking subjects, this comes in handy. Both drones support true vertical shooting, but the Mini 5 Pro's gimbal goes 225 degrees, which is smoother and more versatile than the Mini 4 Pro's 90-degree roll. For social media content, this upgrade alone might convince creators to switch. Bottom line, if imaging is your priority, the Mini 5 Pro's sensor upgrade is huge. The Mini 4 Pro still delivers excellent quality, but the 5 Pro edges closer to professional-grade results. Here's where the Mini 5 Pro really flexes. The Mini 4 Pro already impressed with omnidirectional obstacle avoidance. Using fisheye and downward sensors, it was reliable, safe, and worked well with DJI's Active Track 360 system. But the Mini 5 Pro introduces LiDAR. Yes, LiDAR on a mini drone. With forward-facing LiDAR plus omnidirectional sensors, it can detect obstacles more precisely, even in low-light or tricky environments. It still supports Active Track 360, but now it handles sports scenarios like tracking runners or cyclists at speeds up to around 15 meters per second, which is faster and smoother than before. So if you rely heavily on autonomous tracking, cinematic follow shots, or you're just worried about crashing into trees, the Mini 5 Pro offers a level of safety and intelligence that the Mini 4 Pro can't quite match. Battery life has always been a balancing act with DJI's mini drones. On the Mini 4 Pro, the standard battery gave you about 34 minutes of flight, and the optional Plus battery stretched that to 45 minutes. For most casual and even semi-professional use, that was plenty. The Mini 5 Pro pushes this further. With the standard battery, you now get 36 minutes, and with the Plus version, an insane 52 minutes of airtime. For a sub-250-gram drone, that's outstanding. If you're someone who films long sessions or doesn't want to swap batteries often, this could be a game changer. Both drones use DJI's best transmission systems for their time. The Mini 4 Pro runs OcuSync 4, offering up to 20-kilometer range FCC with a crisp 180p at 60 FPS live feed. It was a big step up from the Mini 3 series. The Mini 5 Pro upgrades to O4 Plus, which isn't just marketing. It's more stable, more resistant to interference, and pairs faster with your devices thanks to built-in Bluetooth. You still get that 20-kilometer max range, but with smoother connectivity and fewer dropouts. For city flyers who deal with signal interference, This improvement is subtle but noticeable. In terms of pure flying, both drones feel very similar, stable, responsive, and reliable. The Mini 4 Pro had level 5 wind resistance, max speed of 16 meters per second, and a ceiling of about 4,000 meters. The Mini 5 Pro carries these forward, but with improvements in obstacle detection and tracking, it feels like a safer and more intelligent flyer. So while top speed and wind resistance haven't drastically changed, the smarter sensors on the 5 Pro make the flight experience more confidence-inspiring. Here's where it gets interesting. At launch, the Mini 4 Pro started around $759 to $799 USD for the base kit. By now, it's often discounted, making it one of the best value drones under $1,000. The Mini 5 Pro, however, comes in at around 799 euros, which is $930 for the base package, and 1,129 euros, which is $1,320 for the Fly More combo. That's a premium, especially when you consider that the Mini 4 Pro can do most tasks well for a lower price. So it comes down to what you need. If you just want a capable, safe, portable drone, the Mini 4 Pro is still fantastic. But if you need pro-level video quality, LiDAR safety, extended battery, and future-proofing, the Mini 5 Pro justifies the price. Here's the final verdict. If you're a casual flyer who mostly shoots for fun, social media, or light projects, the Mini 4 Pro is still excellent. It offers strong image quality, reliable safety features, and longer flight time than most competitors, all at a better price today. But if you're a content creator, filmmaker, or someone pushing the limits, the Mini 5 Pro is the clear winner. The 1-inch sensor gives you professional-level footage, LiDAR adds unmatched safety, and the extended flight time makes it a better tool for serious projects. So the upgrade really depends on your workflow. The Mini 4 Pro remains a solid buy in 2025, but the Mini 5 Pro proves that DJI is ready to blur the line between mini drone and professional drone. So what do you think? Is the DJI Mini 5 Pro worth the upgrade? Or does the Mini 4 Pro still hold its ground for you? Drop your thoughts below because I'm curious how many of you will make the jump. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive tech comparisons.